Hello and welcome back to the channel, Jewish Colourist. My name is Jody and today we are here for day 7 of the Christmas countdown. I am using the Matchstick Mouse Christmas coloring book by Morgan O'Brien to finish off the book and count down the 24 days before Christmas. This was day 6 in case you missed it. It's all dry, and this is going to be day 7. Now day 7 also happens to be, let me turn the lights on, also happens to be the first day of Hanukkah for our Jewish viewers. Now this is not a religious channel, and I'm not going to get into the debates about religion. I live in Canada and I am blessed to live in a country that's free, and I choose to support open views for all religions. So this is, if this is going to offend you, then see you back here tomorrow. But today is, the background is going to be incorporating a menorah into the background, and that is because today is the first day of Hanukkah. I don't know a lot about Hanukkah, so I looked it up and learned a little bit. I also found a menorah which I printed out and shrunk down to size so that I could make it the background. And what I've done is I photocopied this or printed it out. I put it behind the page, and then I traced out the menorah. I also extended the base so that it would show on the bottom, and so we're going to end up having a menorah behind the Matchstick Mouse circular picture. So I started down here first drawing one out by freehand and realized that I'm not that great with drawing, so that's why I basically traced this. So I've got some scribble marks down here that I would like to get rid of, so I'm going to do that by using the dollar store black acrylic paint. And then for the menorah itself, I'm going to use some treasure gold acrylic paint. Thought about using watercolor, but this paper simply cannot handle watercolor mediums, and I don't have 24 hours to wait for watercolor ground to dry since we are doing a page a day. So I am going to paint the menorah on here. So I will show you kind of the start of me painting, and then I'll shut the camera off because you don't need to watch 20 minutes of that. So that's what we're planning for the background, and then once that's dry, we will get on with coloring the picture itself. I think I'm going to do the menorah first, so that when I do the background I can clean up any edges if I go outside the lines. I'm using, like I said, treasure gold acrylic paint by Folk Art. I'm just going to use a flat brush, or actually this one is a bit of an angled brush this time, and I've got some water here. We're not high class on this channel, so we're just using a ceramic paint plate. And we're going to start with all the stuff that's in the cap. And we're going to, I've selected a paintbrush that is basically a little bit smaller than my menorah stem so that I can easily go in there. So I hope you're all having a great week. Day 7 already for the Christmas countdown. I think I've got most of my Christmas shopping done and just doing a bit of wrapping now. I don't do a lot of gift giving, but it is nice to have that done and out of the way so you can concentrate on all the other things that are going on in December. I'm having my girlfriends over for tomorrow evening for a Christmas get-together, so that should be fun. So I'll be coloring earlier in the day. Well, I always color early in the day so that I can get this done. Okay, I'll stop the camera here and let you get on with your picture coloring, and look forward to seeing if you've done any of these days. Go ahead and share them on Instagram, because it would be nice to see how everybody's been completing their pages. and I'll see you back shortly. Okay, and just a quick check-in with you. This is how it's looking after one layer of acrylic paint. I'm going to let that dry and maybe do a little bit of touch-ups, and then I will start on the black paint. So yeah, I think it's gonna look good, and quite happy that it's turning out so far. Here's how we're doing after the first coat of black paint. I have switched to a round brush to get around the actual candelabra, menorah, candle holder pieces. There are 9 candles in a menorah, and if you want to know more about the menorah, an easy Google search will help you out and answer all your questions. After I started painting, I realized I didn't draw any of the 9 candles in, so this is going to be the morning anyways, and the first candle is lit on today, later when the sun goes down, I believe. So someone will need to add some candles to it. After I get this done, I'll be waiting for it to dry and then see if it needs some touch-up paint areas, and then I'll get that done, and then I'll be back. Okay, it is dry, and this is how it's looking so far. I think it looks pretty cool. I did go over the 7 for the day 7, so I used some Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White, and used a silicone tool and just put the number 7 back on there so we remember that this is for day 7. I'm going to adjust the camera down and we will get started coloring the main picture. Close your eyes, you can look back now. I'm also going to have a piece of parchment here. I'm just going to put down on top of the background so my hand doesn't pull off any paint or get anything on it. Let's pull out our colors and he's back with his regular hat, so we will pull out our normal colors. Reminder that these are the colors for our mouse that we are using for the whole 24 days if we if our markers make it that far. Okay, so I will start with the pink bits this time, so that's E93 T Rose. Now let's see if we've got the worm. No Wilbur the worm today, but we do have a new friend, which is a spider, and looks like he's getting a Christmas card, so that's kind of nice. I have mailed out my Christmas cards. I mailed them out the last week of November, so on the Monday. So, and some people have already gotten them. The ones that are local have already received theirs. So I'm hoping that all the cards that I mailed out do make their intended destination. So this is our mid-color brown. It's the sand color from Prisma Premier. And I do believe it's going to run out by the end of this 24 days. So that's the goal, is to run out of these markers. Well, the non-refillable ones anyways. Okay, let's start on the hat. The lightest red is R27. We'll have to give the spider a hat. Our darkest red is R59, and it's called Cardinal Red. The medium red, we'll just let's give the little guy a blue hat. So that is Spectrum Noir Sparkle brush pens in Sea Spray. I want him to stand out a little bit. And let's give a blue scarf today to our mouse. And we'll leave the pom-poms to be stickles as per usual. A little bit of extra color here to make a little bit of a shadow. Okay, that's a pretty color. Now we've got the moon this time, and we haven't had the moon at all in any of his pictures, so that's kind of interesting. Gonna pull out the mistletoe color since we've got some mistletoe here, or maybe this is holly. I'm not sure, but we will do all these little foliage in the same color. Let's grab a light color. Let's go with linen because we want the letter to stand out a little bit. And then we'll need to do the tree. I'm going to do the tree in some markers. So let me grab some markers. Okay, I have 3 Studio 71 greens. I have number 7, which is called Sage, number 12, which is called Clover, and a medium green, which is just called Green. So I think that I'm going to pick 12 and 8. I'm going to do the boughs that are sticking out in the lighter color, and then the darker color underneath, kind of to shade it. So I will start with the 12, the lighter green, and I'm having to use the chisel tip on these because the brush tips did not hold up. So I'm just gonna use these markers up if we can. Hope everybody's doing great. I think that I'm going to start doing some table topics in the videos because I find it hard to just color and talk without having some definite things to talk about. And I don't think everybody wants 24 days of non-stop Christmas songs. So what I'm gonna do is grab a few table topic questions and I will show them on screen, and feel free in the comments below to answer them if you want as well, or just to listen to my answers. But at least it gives me something to talk about while I'm doing so. Let's start out with the first one, and it is, would you rather sing, paint, write, or sew? Okay, Well, at least it's a question regarding crafts or hobbies, because that's what the channel is about. So would I rather sing, paint, write, or sew? Well, I would love to sing, but and I used to sing as a kid in like choir and stuff, but I'm pretty sure nobody else would want to hear me singing. So, and although I do like to sew, I like to sew things that are going to be used or practical, so that's probably not something I could do often. So probably I would like to paint. I definitely don't want to write, because I'm not I love to read, but I know that I'm not a writer, storyteller kind of person. But I would like to learn how to paint, and in fact that's going to be one of the things that I attempt to do in 2024, is I'm going to hopefully learn how to paint gouache landscapes. So wish me luck on that. I'll get this darker green done, and then we'll be back with another table topic question. Just thought I'd show you what I'm trying to accomplish with blending the green into the light, the darker green into the lighter green, is when I get to the areas where I'm running into that, I'm trying to go up and down kind of jagged, so that some of the ends, I'll zoom you in, so some of the ends kind of come in to this area, because that's kind of like the pine needles. So I'm just trying to blend it that way, so that we don't have just a straight line, but not sure if that's working, but that's the intent. And yeah, so I will finish off this one. We may add some bleed proof white to this to kind of make it look like it's snowing a little bit or something. So yeah, but okay, I'll finish off this other one. Let's grab our darkest brown and do, that's the Walnut E57, and we'll do the tree trunk. We need to figure out what color the sack is going to be. It's got a couple of berries on it, so we'll put those on. Okay. I think we're going to have a red sack today, so we're going to use our medium red, which is R29, and it is called Lipstick Red, I believe. Yes, it is. As with the mouse being brown, we've got a lot of brown on the page already. And then for the snow, I have gone to my Macaron, Brute Pruner Macaron pencils to look for a very light blue, because I have not been having good luck with the blues. So I have decided to pull out something called Horizon Blue, which is B1312. I'm just going to lightly do some blue. I'm going to do the whole area under where he is, because there would be some shadow. Yeah, that's a lighter blue. I like that. Not sure what, we'll go back and we'll look at how the glitter Mod Podge versus the Recollections glitter paste looks, and then we'll make a call on which one to use. I'm going to do a little bit more shading on the sack. Okay, zoom you out just a little bit. let's take a look at this. Is the Mod Podge Glitter Extreme. So I really like that. And then this was the Recollections Glitter Paste. And let's use up the Recollections paste. We've got it to use, and so we'll do that. I will grab, so that's this Recollections glitter paste, silicone tip tool. We will do this snow. Oh, I forgot his arm. Oh my goodness. Why did we not see that? Oh. I swear, every time I almost miss a piece of the darn mouse. Okay. And there's quite a bit going on this page, so we're not going to do anything else to the mouse. We're gonna, except for his pom-poms, of course. So let's just get out some of this paste and smear it on. I would like to use this paste up as well. So it's about halfway done, so we may not get it all used up this month, but at least it's being used. So now it does take a little bit longer to dry than not as long as I guess stickles or glossy accents, but it definitely is not as quick drying as the Glitter Extreme Mod Podge. That dries surprisingly quickly when you are just smearing it thinly on the page. Okay, let's look at the sky. Before we do any other stuff, we've got the moon and we've got some stars. Let's just get some, trying to use up my sparkle pens that are getting close to the end. Let's use up a silver. We've already got quite a bit of gold on the page from the menorah, so let's add some silver to these stars. And the next table topic question is, what is your favorite candy? Okay, so I like chocolate, but that's kind of not just candy, so maybe I'll explain what I like in chocolate. I like caramels, like chocolate covered caramels. So I guess my favorite chocolate bar would probably be like a Twix, because it's got chocolate, it's got caramel, and it's got a crunchy biscuit in there too. Yeah, I think that my favorite candy is probably chocolate caramel. Now, if we had to add a little bit of fruit to the candy, then I like a candy apple, but has an apple, then caramel, then chocolate, and nuts. Yeah, that's that would be awesome. I really enjoy that. So kind of if I'm out shopping at a mall and they have one of those candy apple stores, sometimes I will splurge and bring one home. So haven't done that for a while though. Might have to find one. Okay, let me finish this start and be right back. Okay, it's official. This silver sparkle pop pen is done. It is not, we're not going to get anything else out of it. In fact, I'm going to have to switch to something else for this bottom star, I think. Oh, maybe I'll okay, yep. Goodbye, Sparkle Pop. Actually, I'll recycle some of that, so I'll pull that out of the garbage and recycle what I can. So this is a Jelly Roll silver metallic, and it is also nearing the very end of its life. Okay, final touches for our mouse will be the clear stickles for the pom-pom. We are getting still on the same bottle, but we're getting closer to the end every time we use it. Let's give the little guy over here pom-pom. Okay. Then we have some pom-poms on the scarf, so we're going to do those in blue. I think this guy's hat over here needs some blue stickles. Okay. Now the moon, I'm still not sure of. I think that I actually am going to take, might just leave the moon for now, but he's too white. I'm thinking he may actually need to get a little bit of, so this is warm gray 1, and I'm just gonna kind of make some, dull him down a bit. He's there should be spots on the moon. Make him look a little bit more realistic. Okay, that's good enough. Now I'll zoom you out. We'll take a last look. We'll do some glossy accents first, and then we'll take a final look. We're going to do glossy accents on both these eyes and this eye. One final look at our day 7 in our countdown to Christmas. Today is the first day of Hanukkah, so we are honoring that with a menorah in the background of our page. I hope that you had some fun watching me complete this page today. I hope you were pulling out a coloring page for you to do yourself today. Whatever book you are coloring in is great. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 8 of our Christmas countdown. Take care.